Hi, I have had a few requests recently to show off a couple of products that we have. A couple people actually have these. Some people are thinking maybe they need them. So I was just going to show you exactly how they work and why they're so great. So first off, I wanted to show off our closing cut. So love my closing cut. My good friend Deb Tabor was sharing about it the other day on Facebook, and so I wanted to just give you a little demo of it in real life. I know I posted the video about it, but this will show you a little bit better. So anyhow, if you open it up, you'll see it's got little springies in here so that you can put food in here without it getting smashed. This is made so you can take just ordinary grapes or tomatoes or whatever and cut them in half. So like I have a great recipe for chicken lettuce wraps and for an egg salad that call for grapes that need to be cut in half. Well, I don't want to take every single grape and cut it in half because that's a pain. So I could fill this entire tray. I just close it and then I put my knife in here and I go across. And what you'll see is that voila, those are cut in half perfectly. So they're all done at one time. Then the other thing that you would use this for, and what I feel is the best use of it, is chicken breasts. And I know that sounds so strange, but how many times do we buy chicken breasts like this and they're just big and fat? And so if you're trying to cook them, they're either going to dry out or they're not going to be cooked all the way through and they're just a pain. So we try and fillet them. So then we take our knife and we cut them in half. And if you're like me, they're never even, so I'm still not getting them to cook evenly. So instead of doing that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my chicken breast, I'm going to just stick it right in there like so and close this down. Then I'm going to take my knife and I'm literally just going to cut right directly through it. And what you'll see is, voila, they are cut perfectly in half. And now I can take and just bag them up and throw them in my freezer for later when I want to eat some chicken breasts or cook them for dinners. So I will buy big packs of these, and just that quickly I will fillet them up and bag them so that I can have them ready for dinners. And then that way they cook evenly, and when you're cooking them, you want to cook them fast. So when you're cooking them fast, they need to be a little bit thinner. That way they will stay tender and juicy for your dinners when you're cooking. So that is my little demo on my closing cut. I'm going to move this out of the way and wash my hands real quick. And then I'm going to show you just a couple other items that people have asked me about that are a couple of my favorites. So first off, I want to show you our quick slice. This is another one that I have been using a lot lately. So I'm going to slice up some strawberries because I want to put some strawberries in my water. I did wash these before I got on here, so they're nice and clean. But I'm going to add some strawberries to my infusion water bottle, and I want them to be sliced up. So if you were making a dessert that called for a slice of strawberries, maybe you're making up a little bit of strawberry shortcake, whatever, you can put a whole bunch of strawberries right on there. You'll see it's got these little blades in there. And then this bottom, the base piece, is made so that the blades will go through it. And then all I do is take and put my strawberries right on top. Then I'm going to take and just run that through, and what you'll see is I've got perfect strawberry slices every single time, and I did all of them at one time, and now I can add them into my water and have a little strawberry flavored water instead of just plain water for the day. I can use it for cucumbers, I can use it for mushrooms, I can use it for eggs, I can use it for tons of different things. So in addition, I would love to have today's oh, wait, before I do that, I was going to show you another great use for this. So, another great use, I need for dinner tonight anyway, so I decided I would go ahead and do this. I need some diced tomatoes. So, I'm going to dice up a tomato for you real fast. And here's what I have found is the easiest way to do this. I will take a tomato and just cut it in half. And then I can take here and go like this. And I now have tomato slices. Then I will turn it the other direction and do this, and now I have perfectly diced tomatoes for my flatbread that I'm making later tonight. So that quickly I can slice and then turn them over and dice them to have diced tomatoes for my flatbread tonight. So voila, I am going to be using those for dinner later. So we'll move that out of the way. And then for dessert, we are going to have just some strawberries and whipped cream. And we are going to make up some fresh whipped cream. This is something that I would have never done in the past. So today we will make up fresh whipped cream. No buying Cool Whip at the store that's full of preservatives and additives and all of those things. We're going to make up fresh whipped cream. So here's how easy it is. We have our whipped cream maker. There's a little line on here, which is probably not going to be easy to see on the camera. I like to refrigerate this. If you refrigerate this before you use it, it seems to work a little bit faster. So I am going to just fill this to just below the fill line. And then I am going to add some powdered sugar to it so that we can have it a little sweetened. The recipe calls for 1 tablespoon. I like to do 2 tablespoons, make it a little bit sweeter. So I'm going to go ahead and put a couple tablespoons of powdered sugar in there. And then in addition, we are going to add some vanilla so that we have some vanilla flavor, which makes it just delicious. You can also, this time of year, make pumpkin whipping cream. You could add any kind of extract to make different flavors. You could use some cocoa powder and make chocolate whipped cream. So we're going to do that, and then what you'll find is it's literally 30 seconds to make homemade whipped cream. So we'll move our little extra tomato, hold it out of the way, and then you just take this and you're just going to pump it, and you'll see it is amazing to me how fast this is and how much better this tastes than the stuff you buy in the freezer at the grocery store, because we don't have to add a bunch of stuff to it. So, and you'll see it gets a little tougher to do when it starts getting nice and thick. And then let's check it and see how it's doing. Oh, I think we're done. We sure are. So just like that, we have got fresh whipping cream. Or whipped cream, I guess. I keep calling it whipping cream. But you'll see that it's nice and thick and ready to dip our strawberries in. So I'm going to grab one of my strawberries over here and show you just that quickly. We've made fresh whipping cream. So then, once we do that, I can put all the good stuff in here and move this out of the way. And then what you will see is that our base that's on it, that's made to keep it from slipping across the counter, then doubles as a lid. So now I can take and put this whole thing in my refrigerator, and we now have fresh whipped cream to go with our strawberries that we are going to eat for dinner, or for dessert really, later tonight. All right, so there you go. I've shown you a few of our products, including my water bottle, which is one of my favorites. If you have any questions, let me know. If you're dying to get them, let me know. If you're dying to have a party, to get it for free, truly it's the best way. And I would love to do that. I am booking October, November right now, so let me know if you want to get in on that. All right, thanks for joining me.